Hey yo, peace to the guys and goddesses, yo. Hey yo, this is your boy V-WiZ. You're now tuned into another episode of F.F.T. Food for thought. Today's word is, I don't even have a word, y'all, but I do have a scripture for y'all. I know y'all probably saying, damn, what's up with these scripture? You a Christian again or something? Nah, I ain't no Christian, man. But yo, before I get into that, let me let y'all know about the update, man. I'll give y'all a quick update and shit. It's been 27 days since I stopped eating meat, and I'm feeling wonderful, magnificent, and great, y'all. Wonderful, man. Coming up with a lot of different ideas when it comes to cooking now. I've been cooking a lot more now because I don't eat out no more. I will never eat out again in this world and shit, you know what I'm saying? Or not in this world, but in this country. I will never eat out again. I'm good. But let me let y'all know something. I don't want to be too gross and shit, man. But one thing I noticed, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to me not eating meat for 27 days, yo, before when I used to use the bathroom and shit, I used to be stink as fuck, yo. You know what I'm saying? Now I use the bathroom, I'm still stink, but without the fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I noticed that shit been smelling a lot better these days, yo. No pun intended. You know what I'm saying? Yo, look, even my armpits and shit, man, rosy, man. Everything is rosy. So I'm noticing me stop eating meat, you know what I'm saying? Have my hygiene have become better, you know what I'm saying? Beautiful, man. And it makes sense if you really think about it, because when you consume dead flesh and shit, it's dead flesh and it sits in your stomach and it rots. You know what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of us be smelling like something died inside of us, is because something literally is dead inside of us. You know what I'm saying? But enough of that, man. Let me get into this. Before I get into the scripture, man, I would like to make another announcement real quick, y'all. Really quick. Tomorrow will be my last day on Instagram, yo. My last day on Instagram. I'm gonna leave Instagram altogether. You know, Instagram is like Facebook. You know, so I left Facebook like 6 years ago and shit. Never went back. And you know, Facebook owned Instagram. I'll be leaving Instagram. I left WhatsApp and shit and stuff like that. I don't like fucking with Facebook at all, to be honest. That's just me though. So my F.F.Ts and TR2Ts will still be on TikTok and YouTube. Those are actually the only two platforms it's going to be on for now. And the next platform I will be leaving will be YouTube and shit. And after YouTube will be TikTok. And that's because eventually I will be off the grid completely. You know what I'm saying? And where I would only be putting up probably like 2 to 3 videos a month or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I want to focus on myself, man. I've been doing a lot of spiritual work, man, and I've been seeing a lot of shit that I need to get prepared for and shit. And the best way to do this shit is to leave the distractions, yo, because at the end of the day, man, social media is just a big ass distraction, you know what I'm saying? And you know me, man, I like controlling myself and shit, you know what I'm saying? I like to be in control. I don't like when shit control me and shit. Yo, shit, and then tomorrow is also gonna be my 9th month, yo, of no pum pum. 9 months. That's tomorrow, man. So I don't know, man. And that's actually the completion of my, you know what I'm saying, my celibacy fast, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be tomorrow. I don't know how I'm gonna celebrate this shit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm looking to do some shit, man. I'm gonna let y'all know in another video, though. I don't want to talk too much about that. But everything is everything, man. And I'm wonderful and I'm magnificent. I'm great, man. But I think my messages and everything that I do is just me sharing my personal experience with you guys, man. And you know, at some point it's gonna come to an end. So I really hope that, you know what I'm saying, something I say may trigger something inside of you for you to know who you are. Because that's all I teach, y'all. It's all about knowing thyself. I'm not telling you to follow me or do what I do, you know what I'm saying? I know I always tell y'all about the food situation, but that's me. That's what I'm doing. I'm enjoying it, you know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with eating meat. If you eating meat and shit, that's your human experience, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you're doing, do what you do. You're only gonna do what you do anyway. We gotta remember that life is written already, y'all. So nothing could, you know what I'm saying? You can't really make a mistake. There's no mistake. You're not fucking up. You're not doing nothing wrong. Just go with your fucking heart, man. This is what I always teach, you know, and this is what I always tell everybody. Go with your heart. Follow your heart. You know what I'm saying? If this shit that I'm talking about is not resonating with you, then it's not for you right now. And you're not in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? So that's about it, though. Let's get into the scripture, though, man. The scripture I want to talk about today, though, is in Matthew chapter 6, verse 22. right? And Matthew chapter 6 verse 22 reads, it says, well, I'm gonna recite it. It says that the light of the body is the eye. So therefore if thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. Listen to this. The light of the body is the eye. So therefore if thine eye be single, thine whole body shall be full of light. So now you said the light of the body is the eye. It says the eye though, singular. See that shit? It didn't say it's your eyes. It said the eye. And that could only mean one thing. It's talking about the eye right here, which is actually your pineal gland, which is actually the first eye, aka the third eye. A lot of people call it the third eye, but it's really the first eye. It's the first eye. The spiritual eye is the first eye. The spiritual eyes come before the physical eyes, right? But I don't want to get too deep into that. I'm going to call it the third eye because that's what y'all know it as, but it's the same shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's what the Bible is referring to. The third eye, right? So, and it says, if that eye be single, the whole body shall be full of light, right? So now, what does it mean when it says that eye be single? It basically means if you're focused on that one thing, then whatever you're focused on is what you're going to get. So if you're focusing on the light, your whole body will be filled of light. You know what I'm saying? There's I think a couple verses underneath that it says that, you know what I'm saying, no one could serve two masters, right? You're gonna love one and hate the other. So it's basically that's the same type of thing you gotta think about when it says that eye be single. If your eye be single, you're gonna be focused on that. But then on chapter 6 verse 23, which is the next verse down below that, it says, but if thine eye is evil, the whole body shall be full of darkness. You see how they flipped it there, right? And this is what we gotta always understand, y'all. There's always two sides, y'all. We live in a dual world, a world of duality. So talk about the light first, and then talk about the darkness being evil. Now, the only thing I don't agree with the darkness being evil is because, you know what I'm saying, being an occultist, you know, I come to find out that, you know what I'm saying, the darkness, the evil, all this shit that they tell you to stay away from is actually what you need to, you know what I'm saying, move towards and shit, because that's where the wisdom is at. Wisdom comes from darkness. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are scared of the Baphomet. Oh, that's ugly. That's scary. That's evil, or whatever the case may be and shit. You know what I'm saying? And they fear this because of how it looks, the goat head or whatever the case may be. But this is where the wisdom is at. You see what I'm saying? So this is only going to be scary to those that think with the ego, fleshly, conscious thinking people. But when you think with a subconscious mind, then you will know that this is where it's at. You know what I'm saying? This is the reason why they made it ugly. This is the reason why they made it scary, to keep it away from certain people that's not ready, you know what I'm saying, to tap into the spirituality of the darkness. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, and I don't want to get too deep into the scriptures, but I only want to point one thing out, y'all. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of Christians out here that's saying that the one-eye symbolism is evil. But right there in your own book, you could see that it's talking about the eye. It didn't say eyes, the eye. You know what I'm saying? The one eye. It's got to be single. So we know that, you know what I'm saying, everything has to do with us, man. Because the one eye is talking about knowing thyself, basically. And that's what I teach. It's all about knowing thyself, yo. So instead of, you know what I'm saying, looking down on something, you know what I'm saying. Another thing I'm noticing, though, real quick, I don't want to get off topic, but I'm noticing that every time I read a scripture and everything that the Bible talks about when it comes to God and shit, it's really talking about you, yo. It says he's Alpha, Omega, the beginning and the end. It's talking about you, yo. Anything, any attribute the Bible gives to God is talking about you. If you really look at it, that's what I'm noticing more and more these days, you know what I'm saying, through my studies and stuff like that. But like I say, man, what y'all think about that though, man? You know, the eye is talking about the eye, man. That's amazing, right? The third eye, the one eye symbolism is in the Bible and shit. And many Christians are against this. And you see what I'm saying? If they read their own scriptures, they will see that, you know what I'm saying, everything in the Bible is actually referring to them. The Christ consciousness is everybody. We all got to reach to the Christ consciousness in order for us to ascend and move to the next level. I don't want to hold y'all though, man. It's about to hit 10 minutes real quick, man. But yo, let me get the fuck out here. Leave me some comments. Let me know what y'all think. This is your boy V-WiZ, signing the fuck off. Peace to the gods and goddesses. To cheer.